Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Aishah and I'm presenting with my friend Izzah Nadiah. So today in this presentation we are going to talk about the importance of renewable energy. I put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power. I hope we don't have to wait until coal and oil run out before we tackle that. That is the quote of a famous inventor, Thomas Edison. And according to scientists, we will eventually run out of oil in just 50 years. So in this presentation, we will see why we should option for renewable energy instead. First and foremost, renewable energy industries will be able to provide jobs and other economic benefits. You might be wondering why. Well, it's because compared to fossil fuel technologies, renewable energy industries are more labor intensive and thus will be needing more workforce. In this case, sides of this equation. Building new renewable energy is cheaper than running existing coal plants, and prices getting cheaper every year. By 2025, almost every existing coal plant in Malaysia will cost more to operate than building replacement wind and solar within 35 miles of each plant. Multiple states and utilities are setting 100% clean energy goals, creating new demand for workers to build solar panels and wind turbines. Planning for the inevitable coal to clean economic transition can create new economic opportunities in every corner of the country. And some forward-thinking policymakers are already heeding this lesson. In conjunction to that, it will create a positive economic effect. This is because our local government will be able to benefit from income taxes that will be collected from renewable project owners. Another economic benefit, which doesn't seem to get enough attention, is that renewable energy is scalable in areas where there is very little or no electricity. For example, there are over 1 billion people who don't have access to electricity. Getting home solar energy power system give them access to something that can change their lives for the better. Even in the poorest countries, solar's flexibility is making it desirable. In Bangladesh, for example, more than 3.5 million solar home systems have been installed in rural villages. From that, we can see that renewable energy brings life for the better. Next.
Okay, let's move on to the next point. As you guys know, renewable energy has numerous health and environmental benefits. At this point, this type of energy can combating climate change. This is because renewable energy generation sources emit little to no greenhouse gases or pollutant into the air. This means a smaller carbon footprint and an overall positive impact on the natural environment. In contrast, during the combustion process, fossil fuels emit high amount of greenhouse gases, which have been proven to exacerbate the rise of global temperature and frequency of extreme weather events. This can lead to climate change. The comparison becomes clear when you look at the numbers. Burning natural gas for electricity release between 2.6 and 2 pounds of carbon dioxide per kilowatt hour. Coals emit between 1.4 and 3.6 pounds CO2 per kilowatt hour. Wind is responsible for only 0.02 and 0.07 pounds of CO2 per kilowatt hour. Increasing the supply of renewable energy would allow us to replace carbon-intensive energy sources and reduce carbon warming emissions. In addition, In addition, renewable energy also can improve public health. A key health benefit is that our air and atmosphere would no longer be polluted by greenhouse gases and other pollutants which are emitted by fossil fuels plants. With renewable energy, you are helping decrease the prevalence of these pollutants and contributing to an overall healthier atmosphere. To illustrate this, researchers indicate that some common diseases linked to air and water pollution include breathing problem and cancer. In incidence of this disease is increasing while study, such as the one from Clean Energy and Climate Change Office of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency found that in the U.S., citizens spend an estimate 361.7 to $886.5 billion each year on health for conditions related to the use of fossil fuels. In short, renewable energy can decrease the emission of greenhouse gases that can lead to combat climate change and better public health. I would like to conclude by saying that renewable energy can provide numerous benefits to people and environment. Hence, I urge all of you to start practice using renewable energy in Malaysia to shape a healthy and better sustainable country. James Cameron, who is an environmentalist, mentioned that the nation that leads in renewable energy will be the nation that lead the world. That brings me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.